These are my picks for 45 of the best tech gifts you can buy in 2024. And I know 45 is a really long list, but I have to say, I absolutely love gift guides. I read them, I watch them, and I couldn't stop at 30. I had to make 45 here. So whether you're buying these gifts for yourself, for somebody else, or maybe you just want to see what tech I'm interested in, these products span a massive price range, from very cheap stocking stuffers to some very, very expensive big ticket gifts. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Starting off with number one, the DJI Neo drone, in my opinion, is going to be a fantastic gift idea this year. It can fly in many different modes. It can track you autonomously. You can fly it with your phone, you can fly it with a controller, or you can fly it with a VR headset for a more immersive experience. It also films in 4K, and yeah, it's not going to be like Netflix quality footage, but it's still a really impressive camera for an entry-level $199 drone. And it's also incredibly small, which makes it pocketable, easier to travel with, easier to go to different countries, and most importantly, because it's so light, you have some regulation advantages in some regions that allow you to fly it without needing like a drone license or something like that. But if you're buying a gift for somebody who spends a lot of time at their desk and you just want to kind of liven up their setup, I recommend buying this $55 levitating plant pot. I bought myself one, and the pot levitates using magnets. It kind of spins. It just gives your desk a little bit more life, but you don't have to have a plant in there. You could use it as like a coin tray or set something else cool there. It doesn't really matter. The point is, it's a really cool thing that makes my desk more fun. Number three, if you're buying a gift for somebody who flies a lot, I recommend the AirFly Bluetooth transmitter. So you know when you're on a plane and like you can't connect your AirPods to this TV screen on the back of the seat? Well, this fixes that. You just plug in this little transmitter here, you connect your AirPods to that or any Bluetooth earbuds to that, and that way you can use ANC on your headphones. You get the better sound quality that doesn't have like those cheap little wired earbuds they give you on a flight, and you can still watch on the back of the seat. This is only $30, and I'll have it linked, actually, of all these products linked down below. Number four, the Tidbit or Tidbyte display. I absolutely love this display. Just a cool little decoration that can show you in real time because it's connected to Wi-Fi, like stock prices or the weather or the price of Bitcoin or how many followers you have on Facebook or whatever you set it up to do. Really quite versatile and just a cool little style to have on a shelf or a desk or something like that. Number five, awesome gift for any kids, any adults that just like to have fun, or anybody who is a commuter. The Highboy S2 scooter is only $299, maybe even less on sale, and yet it delivers surprisingly high value. You're able to go almost 20 miles per hour. It folds down and is incredibly light, has a nice headlight on there, has a lot of cool features, and has a nice little bag hanger. So if you're running errands and you have to carry like groceries or something, you can easily do that. Number six is probably my favorite piece of tech of the entire year, and this is the Navimo I-Series mower. And I know there are a lot of like sponsored robot mower videos out there. This is not sponsored at all. And in fact, it's actually one of the cheapest robot mowers you can get, yet it outperformed most of the other ones I tested. So this one starts at $800 on sale, like at the time of making this video. But because Navimo just kind of streamlined the design, there's not a whole lot of moving parts. Like you just have two wheels that are motorized. It pretty much never gets stuck, at least not on my property. And the camera on the front navigates it absolutely perfectly. It never gets lost, and it cuts perfect patterns that rotate every day that it cuts. Number seven, something way cheaper than that, a really great stocking stuffer in my opinion, is the monitor and screen cleaning combo. I've been using this one for a while. On one side, it's a brush to dust off your monitor or dust off your keyboard. On the other side, a microfiber cloth over a piece of foam that allows you to really scrub and make sure your screen is perfectly clean. Number eight, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses are almost definitely going to be one of the hottest gifts this year. These allow you to record great video from really nice looking sunglasses, like the Ray-Ban sunglasses. They also have speakers in them so you can listen to music when you're walking around or listen to podcasts while you're working. And they have AI in them so you can ask what you're looking at or ask it to identify certain things or just ask it general questions about the weather or whatever you might think of. Next up, we have a gift that I personally really love using these past couple months, and this is the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon 3D printer, which is the sponsor of today's video. So I used to work as a mechanical engineer. Printing used to be way more technical back then, and getting this one, I was shocked at just how easy it actually is. Like, this is a true plug-and-play setup. If you want to make your own designs and print them, you totally can. You can tweak the settings if you wanted to, but an absolute beginner could just download designs, hit print, and they come out absolutely perfect. Like, there is no setting tweaking required, and I was just blown away at how good these prints actually were. Because of that means it could also be a great gift for you, and you can print gifts for other people. So for example, you could go on the Bambu Labs app and you could download the design for a MagSafe iPhone dock that turns your iPhone into an alarm clock. This is something that would be very expensive if you bought one, but you can print it in any color you want. and all you have to do is buy the MagSafe cable, the little puck, you put it in here, and that is a great gift for somebody. Put it next to their bed, they just drop their iPhone in there at night, it charges, it's an alarm clock, it looks cool. I think that's just such a cool idea for a gift that, again, is easy to print. And because you can have 4 different colors up top, you can also print in multicolor. So if you wanted to make somebody, say, like a fun little desk ornament or something like that, the next gift idea in this video is to just do that. Like, I made my wife this little seal. Not really a tech gift, but it's cool, it's nice, and you can make a bunch of different ideas similar to this one. And typically a 2-color print like that would just be really difficult to do in the past, but all the calibration's done automatically, the leveling's done automatically. There's AI analysis using LiDAR imaging on the first layer, so there's spaghetti detection, active vibration compensation. Like, you just get really nice, smooth prints. Which brings me into the next gift idea, a custom Apple AirTag mount or AirTag holder. I mean, AirTags are great and they are a gift idea later in this video, but they're really hard to like put anywhere. You always have to buy an accessory so you can hang them on something or strap them to something, but you could print one and that's a great gift idea. Or you could use it to, say, print an iPhone case, which I did on 2 separate occasions to use for my iPhone 16 Pro. Now, by the way, this is certainly a more expensive gift, but they have a more budget-friendly printer as well called the A1, which I recommend checking out both in the link below. They both do a fantastic job and they would be a fantastic gift for somebody else, or like I said, for you, and you could just print like everyone else's gifts and save your money on that side. So 2 last gift ideas using that 3D printer, because I feel like that's just a cool segment. I'll probably include it in future videos anyway, like cool 3D printed gifts. One would be an Apple Pencil holder, not just any Apple Pencil holder, a Doodlebob Apple Pencil holder. And of course, another idea is a 3D printed SD card or flash drive holder that kind of organizes them a little bit better on your desk. Now, the next several gifts are smartwatches, depending on what your budget is. Starting off with a budget smartwatch, the CMF Watch Pro 2 is only $60. I have no idea how they managed to make it this price, and yet it does a lot for this price. You're getting GPS on here, you're getting a great battery life, you are getting a lot of the standard smartwatch things like notifications and weather and timers and alarms and things like that. And you're able to make it very custom as well with different straps or even a different bezel as well. But if you want to spend a little bit more money on a more built-out smartwatch with, you can get other apps on here like Strava and Uber and stuff like that, the OnePlus Watch 2R is great for Android users and the Apple Watch SE is great for iPhone users. These are both $199 and they way over deliver on value, giving you basically flagship experiences at essentially half the price of the flagships. But if you're looking to buy more of a subtle smartwatch for somebody, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 is my pick for the best fitness band. This is only $55. It's slim, it's lightweight, it's easy to sleep with, and it has all the standard stuff you want to see, like heart rate tracking, stress tracking, sleep tracking, and of course notifications and things like that. Number 12, a great smartwatch for Android users. If you're trying to just get like a really fantastic one for them, the Pixel Watch 3 is a little bit more expensive, but in my smartwatch awards video, I awarded it the most improved smartwatch this year because they just added so many new features on here. It's a fantastic watch and I absolutely love it for Android users. Number 13, a great smartwatch for iPhone users is of course the Apple Watch Series 10, an expensive gift and a big one for sure, but one that they're almost definitely going to like. Moving on to something way more expensive, but incredibly fun. Like, this is just one of the most fun things I own right now, the Segway Go-Kart Pro 2. This is on sale right now for just under $2,000. Definitely no cheap piece of tech, but this thing absolutely rips up to, I believe, 27 miles per hour, which when you're that low to the ground, feels incredibly fast. Drifting around is really fun. The only problem is you pretty much have to buy 2 because it's just way too fun to only have one of these. Number 22 on this list, an AirTag. Like I said before, these are $30, such an easy little stocking stuffer. Great for anybody who loses their keys or their wallet or their backpack or literally anything. Just a cool little device to have. Number 23, an actually good USB Type-C cable. Now hear me out on this one. USB-C cables vary a lot. Some are only good for charging, some are good for data transfer, some have slower charging or faster charging. So having one good cable that, like, I use this one right here, is absolutely incredible. Now, you don't have to buy this one. This one's really expensive. It's $80, but it's a modular cable up to 240 watts, so super fast charging support for like laptops or even anything. It's pretty future-proof as well. Also supports up to 8K displays, so if I unplug my laptop and I want to plug into like a monitor, it can have really fast data transfer, up to 40 gigabytes per second. And like I said, definitely very expensive. This is overkill. If you want to get this one, it's an awesome gift, but I recommend just looking for any USB Type-C cable that supports faster charging and faster data transfer as just like a really nice, solid gift for whoever uses tech and really appreciates that. Number 24, kind of keeping the theme with like big ticket items here. I promise I don't have that many in this video, but this is a cool one. The Velotrix Summit is an e-bike that I think is probably the best e-bike on the market right now, at least the most versatile. This has a cadence sensor or a torque sensor, depending on how you tweak the settings in there. It also goes up to 28 miles per hour, but you can easily go like 30, 32 miles per hour quite easily on here. It's a really nice looking bike. It's a mountain bike, so you can take it off road a little bit more. It's great on trails. It's great on like, bike path. Anywhere you're riding this, it's a really nice solid bike with wide handlebars, very sturdy build. Like, I don't know, I'm just so impressed. I didn't expect to like this bike as much as I do. It is $1,800, like I said, super big ticket item. I don't think I'll be buying that as a gift for any of my relatives, but hey, if you have the budget, it's a good one. Moving to something much, much more affordable. How about some earbuds for, your friends, your wife, your spouse, your husband, whatever. These are some cool ideas right here. I mean, my recommendation, blanket recommendation here, mid-tier earbuds that are, really good price, but way over deliver on value. The Nothing Ear A, these are launched at $99. Maybe they have a sale when you're looking at this video right now, but fantastic audio quality, great customization, really good design. Like, I love how they look, and they have basically all the flagship specs like active noise cancellation, transparency mode. They have a lot of great things at a surprisingly low price, but way lower price. Like if you're on a budget, the budget, like if you're in college and you're buying this for your sibling who's also in college, maybe save some money and get the budget earbuds, the JLab Go Air Pop. I bought these for $17, and considering they're $17, I was very impressed by how good they are. They're certainly not going to be anywhere near flagship quality, but like just the fact that they work and they're $17, I think is pretty impressive. But on the other end of the spectrum, if you're looking to get somebody like a really nice pair of earbuds, an easy recommendation are these Sony WF-1000 X Mark Vs, just across the board, a really solid pair of earbuds with fantastic active noise canceling. Like basically the best on the market, top 3 on the market. Great sound quality, great transparency, great design, great features across the board. Sony makes great earbuds. I recommend checking out my full earbuds awards video if you really want to buy these though, just to kind of see how they compare, but easy recommendation right there. Number 28, something that is a bit cheaper, the Polaroid Now Instant Camera, just a fun little piece of tech that allows you to take photos, print out larger Polaroids. So unlike the Instax one, which has like little wallet-sized ones, this is like a nice square, so a little bit more fun in my opinion. It's about $80-ish, so certainly no cheap piece of tech, but just a fun gift that I think a lot of people would appreciate. Number 29, if you really like somebody who plays golf, the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro is something that I bought earlier this year. I absolutely love it. It's about $699, so definitely expensive, but I guarantee anyone who likes golf is going to like this. This is a launch monitor, so you can take it to the range, and it'll tell you how far you're hitting golf balls. It also has a close-up camera to show you exactly what your impact looks like, so you can get better at golf with this, and you can also bring it home and set it up like in your garage or set it up behind a net and play as a golf simulator. So you can have like a full golf simulator in your basement or your garage, and for the price, it actually way over delivers. But yeah, okay, back to some much more affordable, more realistic gifts that are not $700. The EcoFlow Rapid, this is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery bank that kind of has multi-function here. So on one aspect, it is a Qi 2 charger, which is most likely coming to future Android phones. Awesome that that's future-proof. But it's also MagSafe. So for iPhones, it snaps on the back as a battery pack, or you could use it to charge other things by USB Type-C right here. So the cable is just built in on the bottom. Or if you have it on the back of, say, your iPhone, it also has a stand that you can swing out and use as an iPhone stand. This is on sale right now for $40, which I think is really impressive considering the design of this looks really nice, the function of this is really good. You also have a USB-C port on the side. I don't know, seems like a pretty solid gift in my opinion. Number 31, you can go on Amazon and just find a very cheap Wise Smart outlet, and anybody who likes to have automations can really set up some impressive ones with this. So whether it's an automation that turns on your coffee maker at like 5 o'clock in the morning so your coffee's perfectly ready when you wake up at 5:30 in the morning, or maybe it's to control lights when you're away from home so it looks like you're home, or maybe it's like to turn on like a pet like water fountain thing. I don't know, so many different ideas. I think this is a great one. Also super cheap. You can buy these for like 20 or 30 bucks, even less than that, honestly. And really could build some impressive automations with this. Number 32, and honestly for the next couple, these are some Bluetooth speaker ideas. The first one is the JBL Clip 5. I bought this for $75, a mini Bluetooth speaker that really punches way above its weight. Very good sound, nice little clip on top, and a ton of different colors. So you can buy some really fun ones that just really match whoever you're buying it for. Number 33, the best sounding speaker in my opinion, if you're looking for a regular size Bluetooth speaker, like a little one like that, the Bose SoundLink Flex or the Bose SoundLink Home, depending on what style you think looks better. These both sound absolutely amazing. The SoundLink Flex is also $120, so it's cheaper than a Beats Pill and many other speakers out there, and yet great sound quality, great size, great volume as well. Just such an easy recommendation. Number 34, the best budget Bluetooth speaker is the Soundcore Boom 2 in my opinion. This is $80. It's a really nice sizable speaker too. Gives you great bass on here, super loud, great for parties, great for pickup basketball, great for a lot of different environments, and only $80 makes it a pretty reasonable gift, I would say, for a lot of people. Number 35, again, if you're looking to really ball out, trust me, they're going to thank you for this one. You're gonna thank yourself for this one. Anytime I have a party at my house, everybody absolutely loves this product right here. This is the Sony Alt Tower 10. It is a behemoth of a Bluetooth speaker, but it is so fun for karaoke or just for having a loud party if you wanted to do that. I never really turn it up above like 30 or 40% just because it is such a big loud speaker. But karaoke, like trust me, people like karaoke way more than I ever anticipated. And this speaker makes it possible. One Bluetooth mic included, and you can plug in a second microphone for some duets up there. You have a little holder on the top for an iPad, for example, and you have some cool party lights on here. Number 36, you can get a smart thermostat, and there's a lot of options here. Now, one I have is the new Nest Learning Thermostat. I like it. It's really hard to film, by the way, because it's so shiny, but you could get any smart thermostat, honestly. Just find like a cheap little Sensi thermostat for 70 or 80 bucks. And it's cool because on one hand, you could save a lot of money on energy, and two, you can have a more comfortable home throughout the day. So you can have it colder when you sleep so you sleep better, have it warm up in the morning so it's easier to wake up and get out of bed, cool down later in the evening so that natural warm sunlight in the afternoon comes in, kind of, save energy on that aspect. Boring gift, but a good gift. Number 38, anyone who has an extra room or does a lot of glamping or has a small apartment, a small compact projector is such a cool idea. The Samsung Freestyle is the one that I was really using a lot. It's about $600, so definitely more expensive, but super versatile. You can use it as a Bluetooth speaker, as a fun little ambient light when you put the opaque cap on there or the translucent cap on there. And it's flexible, so you can point it at the wall, at the ceiling. It'll automatically focus in keystone and give you a good picture pretty much anywhere. So if you want like a second TV in the kitchen, but you don't want a TV in the kitchen, this could be a good way to have the game on, in the kitchen. Number 38, back to anyone who uses their desk a lot, which let's be honest, I think a lot of people do. A nice leather desk mat feels premium. It just makes your desk feel a little bit more elevated in class. You can get them for like $70 is a really nice one from Harbor London here, but you can find cheaper ones on Amazon. But no matter what you get, a leather desk mat is going to make it feel much more comfortable at a desk. Number 39, you have two options here for a VR headset. A lot of people probably know about the MetaQuest 3. It's $500. Pretty nice VR experience for $500. But if you want to get basically that same experience, but at a much lower price, the MetaQuest 3S uses different lenses in there, so not quite as easy on your eyes, not quite the same image quality, but essentially the same experience otherwise, the same software and hardware on the inside. This is $299 and makes it a much more accessible gift for any kids who want to do some gaming or any relatives that you think would really enjoy to experience VR at a more affordable price. Number 40, this is going to be much less of an exciting gift, but if they ever need to use it, they are absolutely going to thank you for this. And this is a dash cam. I would recommend getting a reputable one. Like I personally bought the Garmin mini dash cam. It's I think like $99, and it could save you a lot more than $99 if, hopefully never happens, but if you ever had some situation where you needed that footage, that's useful. Or on the other hand, maybe you just are driving and something crazy happens, you see aliens or you see Bigfoot or whatever, you'll have some pretty good footage to prove that. Number 41, just a nice piece of smart home tech that acts as a nice central hub for controlling a lot around your house. Rather than a smart speaker, I would recommend the Pixel tablet, which also doubles as a smart speaker. You can take it off and use it as a tablet to, watch Netflix or play games or whatever, and you can set it on this little hub, and it acts as a regular smart speaker then. It's also only about $280, so dollar for dollar, you're getting a tablet and a smart speaker in one. I personally think that's a great feature to have in a kitchen or a living room or something like that. Number 42, talking about smart home stuff, Philips Hue lights are always a fantastic gift. I've recently been buying the can lights that go up in your ceiling. They're definitely not cheap. Just a typical like A19 bulb would be a good gift for a lot of people, but they're just really cool, and Hue keeps kind of improving the app more and more, so you have cool features in there where you can kind of, cycle through the rainbow. You can have it flicker like a candle. It can feel like you have a fireplace. Like, they have a lot of cool aspects in there that make parties more fun. They can add really cool automations to your home that just warm up and turn the lights on around sunset, or maybe sunrise, for example, to wake you up in the morning. Just a lot of different things you could do with some Hue color lamps. But if you get Hue color lamps, I highly recommend you get a Lutron Aurora. This is something that I used to work at Lutron, so a little bit biased here, but it's a fantastic product. It's $40 and it fixes the huge problem of if you have Hue lights in something that has a switch on it, turning the switch on and off will just turn the lights on and off, but you can't control from the app then. Like, you can't dim it or anything like that. But this fixes that problem. You just snap this onto any toggle switch, any light, and then you're able to leave the lights on all the time and control them digitally so they turn off like they're not using power, or turn them on just using a rotary dimmer and a button. Or of course, you could always use the app then because the lights are always connected to power. Number 44, a charger. Not just any charger, a GAN charger. Type in GAN and you'll find chargers just like this one. There's an Anker one I've been using for a long time. This one right here, I just pulled out of my backpack. This is from Ugreen. So I would actually really highly recommend this one. It's my favorite I've been using for a while. And you can buy these for like $30-ish, but the benefit is that you can travel with one charging brick and you can charge very high outputs up to like a laptop very easily, or charge your phone very quickly, or charge multiple things at the same time using the different ports on the back. 3 USB Type-C ports, 1 USB Type-A port on here means you can really charge, quite a few devices, earbuds, your watch, and your phone all overnight using the same brick there. Great for a hotel when you only have like one outlet next to you. So yeah, that's why I travel with this. And then number 45 on this list, a battery-powered air pump makes a fantastic gift in many different environments. So I got a road bike this year, and it turns out you need a really high pressure in road bike tires, like 100 PSI. This thing easily goes up to that, no problem at all. You can also pump up car tires. You could pump up a battery. So if you go to a pickup basketball game, got to top off the ball, you can easily do that. And it has a light on the back, so kind of a fun little emergency function there in case you ever need that. Just a really nice little compact thing to keep in your car or your garage that, instead of buying a giant compressor, this thing does a surprisingly good job. Those are my 45 tech gift recommendations. I could probably think of more, but I think we're gonna cut it off right there. Leave a comment below with any that you have. Like I said, I love reading tech gift ideas. So leave comments down below for sure what your favorite ideas are. And thanks for watching. Since you watched this long, hopefully that means you liked the video. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.